You are learning methods. How many categories of methods? 4. What are those? Methods with arguments and with return value. Second one, methods with arguments and without return value. Third one, methods without arguments and with return value. Fourth one, without arguments and without return value. See, 4 categories of methods. Methods with arguments and with return value. Methods with argument without return value. See, you have seen first category. With arguments, will pass some arguments from main method to other method. It will return other method to main method. This is sending will be there, receiving will be there. Second category, methods with arguments and without return value. So with arguments and no returning. Third category, without argument with return value, only returning like this. Fourth category, without argument, without return value, no sending, no receiving. See, sending is there, receiving is there, first category. Only sending is there, second category. Only receiving is there, third category. No sending, no receiving, fourth category. Like that, you have to choose. Now, you are learning still first category only. Okay, first category you are learning. See, yesterday this method you studied. Okay, say demo class loaded, open brace executed, main method called, open brace executed, your object created, with that object add method called 93, 42, copied in A and B, result copied in C, returned C value copied in X, then X printed. After that, object created, that object referred by D, with the D add method called 74, 23 copied in A and B, result copied in C, return value C copied in Y, printed. Okay, here sending is there, receiving is there. This is your seen yesterday. Java C demo.java, Java demo. See, this is it is add method. Let us see your scene. Suppose cube method, return type integer, method name cube, which takes one integer. Integer b equal to a into a into a, return b. This method, is it instance method or class method? Instance method. How do you know that is instance method? There is no static. Static is there, class method. Static is not there, instance method. How many ways to access? 2 ways. What are those? This method I want to call by using an object. What we have to write? Return type int. Int x equal to new demo dot cube, one number. Okay. Next system dot out dot println x. With object reference, if you want to call, what you have to write? demo d equal to new demo. Next, int y equal to d dot cube of one number. System dot out dot println y. See, as compared to method definition, method calling is important in Java because this type of methods, lakhs of methods already present in Java library. How to call that knowledge important because this type of logic calculating cube also, addition of two numbers also, finding maximum of two numbers also, sorting also, searching also, hashing also, everything built in. Lakhs of methods are present in Java library. Just how to call that library, that is you should have that knowledge required. Okay, that's what this calling is important. If I give method, how to call that method, that is important. On that you focus. Okay. Now this is also you have seen yesterday. Demo class loaded, open brace executed, main method called, open brace executed, here object created, with that object cube method called, 3 copied in A, result copied in B, return value B copied in X, printed. Object created, that object referred by D, with the D cube method called 8, 8 copied in A, and 8 cube calculated and stored in B, return B value copied in Y, printed. Okay, this is also you have seen yesterday. Calculating cube. Say compilation, execution. 3 cube, 8 cube. Okay. Now one more I'll give. One more. Suppose I want to find the maximum of two numbers. Okay. Return type integer. Method name max, which takes two integers. Now what we have tried here, if A greater than B, return A, else return B. It is a method. See here, return type is integer, method name is max, which takes two integer arguments. Okay. If A greater than B, return A, else return B. Now this method I want to call by using object. What we have tried, give me answer. Int x equal to, what did I write? New demo dot max, two numbers. Next, system dot out dot println x. By using object reference, demo d equal to new demo. Next, int y equal to d dot max, two numbers. Next, system dot out dot println y. Okay. See, demo class loaded, open brace executed, main method called, open brace executed, here object created, with this object max method called, 83 comma 43 copied in A and B, 83 greater than 43, return A, that A value copied in X, printed. Object created, that object referred by D, with that max method called, 8148 copied in A and B, 8148 greater than true, so return A, copied in Y, printed. Now here 83, here 81. File, save. Compilation, execution. 83, 81. Okay. Now write this one. One more example. So whatever I taught variables, don't forget, again required. After completion of methods, again variables required, method required. Don't forget about variables. Very depth I covered. So whatever you learned about variables, don't forget. After methods only, again variables record, methods record, all record. Is it completed? Here, object created with that object max method called 8343 passed to max method and result return value stored in X. Here object reference dot max. Okay. So here with object I called, here with object reference I called. Now, if I give any method, how to call that method? Can you give answer? Suppose I'll give method. Just I will ask questions how to call. Can you give answers? I'll ask some questions. Give me answer. Is it over? See. I'll remove this. I'll remove this. Here. Return type Boolean. Okay. Method name equals parameters integer A, integer B. It is method. Method body leave it. I want to call this method by using an object. What we have tried. What we have tried? Boolean x equal to new demo dot equals two numbers we have to pass. Okay, two numbers we have to pass. Next, system dot out dot println x. With object reference if you want to call demo d equal to new demo. Next, return type boolean. So boolean something y equal to d dot equals two numbers. Okay, next system dot out dot println y. Okay, if I give like this, you have to give like this. This knowledge is important because in Java library, this type of methods lags are there. You'll see further. See, for example, Java P. This is I didn't explain further. You'll see java.lang.string. In a string class, methods. Suppose these are methods. See how many methods are there? Suppose this method I want to call. How to call? You studied. Say I want to convert into uppercase letters. It is a method name. It is a method name. It is return type. This we'll see further. Okay. Say it is a return type. It is a method name. Suppose you observe java-p java.lang.integer class. Class name is integer. In the integer class. See, your max method is there. Now, actually finding maximum, no need to write, already written. See, addition of two numbers also already written. Now, this method, how to call in my program, that is you have to learn. For that one, first you are learning basics. Once if you know how to use Java library, then any Java program you can write. But how to use Java library, that purpose only object-oriented programming topic important. Okay. See, addition of two numbers also one method is there. A plus B also no need to write by us. Already sum is there. Two numbers you pass, you'll get a return type, return value. Here, two numbers you have to pass as argument, you'll get a return value. This is sum method. Say finding maximum of two numbers, finding minimum of two numbers. Like this, everything available in Java library. In Java library, lakhs of methods are there. Lakhs of methods are there. Those methods you can access. No need to write any logic. Okay. For that purpose, this knowledge is required first. See, one more I'll give. Return type float. Method name minimum, which takes float A, float B. It's our method. This method I want to call by using an object. What we have to write? Float x equal to new demo dot minimum to floating point numbers. Okay. Next, system dot out dot println x. Now with object reference, demo d equal to new demo. After that, float y equal to d dot minimum to floating point numbers. Next, system dot out dot println y. That's it. See, it is return type. So then write return type one variable equal to. After that, with object new demo dot minimum. It takes two floating point numbers. Okay. Now this x we are printing. Here object created, that object referred by d, with the d minimum method called. Here two floating point numbers and result return printed. So if I give this line, that type of lines you have to give. That knowledge is important. I'll give one more. Return type boolean. Method name get. Return type a parameter integer. Now this method I want to call. What do you write? Boolean x equal to new demo dot get one integer. Next, system dot out dot println x. Name with the object reference. Demo d equal to new demo. Next, boolean y equal to d dot get one integer. Next, system dot out dot println y. Clear? So if I give this type of method, this type of lines, you have to give the answer. Okay. Now, already three examples you have seen. Addition of two numbers, calculating cube of given number, finding maximum of two numbers. Three methods you have seen. Now, second category method we'll see. Now, first category completed. Second category, Reference type I didn't explain till. Now, second category methods. Note methods with arguments and without return value. Methods with arguments and without return value. It is second category method. Syntax. Methods without arguments and with return methods with arguments and without return value. Syntax. Return type, method name, argument 1, argument 2, open brace, close brace, statements. Methods with arguments and without return value. Methods with arguments and without return value. See, first category, second category difference is here without return value. Okay. Here inside the method, return keyword will not be there. See, return variable, literal or expression, that is a given. But now no return keyword, no return value. But return type is compulsory. Return type is compulsory. Return type will be empty data type. It is void. Empty data type. It is nothing but void. It is fixed. Always void only. If we select second category, always return type is void only. Okay, always return type void. See, return type is empty data type. Why we are calling empty data type is, suppose int x you can write, float y you can write, void z can you write? No, that's what it is called, empty data type. It doesn't take any data. Okay. Now here, if the method is returning something, that type, int is there, int, float is there, float, char is there, char, boolean is there, boolean, we have to write. If the method is not returning anything, then return type is void. If it is not returning anything, in that situation, return type you write void. Void meaning it is not returning. It doesn't return. Okay. Say methods with arguments and without return value. Based on task, what are the arguments required? Right. But it is fixed, void only. And here, no return statement. Return keyword will not be there. Okay. See, already 3 examples you studied. 3 examples here. You observe. Second category, how to write, I'll show you. If the method is not returning any value, at the time return type should be void. Method name, whatever you want, you can write. Arguments depends upon your task, you can select. And return keyword will not be there. Okay. Now, you observe. Integer add, which takes integer a, integer b. Integer c equal to a plus b. Return c. This is a method. Okay. Now, return type is int. Method name add. Arguments integers, 2 integers. Here return C with also integer. Like this, it is first category method. What are the changes required here? You observe this one. If you want to make it as second category, now add is a method which takes two arguments and which returns one integer value. Now with arguments without return value. That means return C we should not write. It is not returning. In that situation, system dot out dot println C here only you write. In this here return keyword is not there. Into place you write void. This is second category method. Only difference without return value. Then remove return keyword, remove return statement, complete statement remove. In the place of return, write system dot out dot println. After that, return type place, write void. It is second category method. Now, this method, how to call, you observe. Previously, what we did, int was there, int x equal to, but void x equal to should not write. Okay, void x equal to should not write. It is not returning. So int x equal to be written, but like this, void x equal to you should not write. It is wrong. You should not write any return type. It is not returning. Return type void is there. While calling, you should not write anything. Directly what you can do is new demo dot add two numbers you can pass. Now system dot print not required here. It is not returning. Object created with that object add method called. With that object add method called. 83 copied in A, 43 copied in B, result copied in C, printed here only. It is not returning. It is not returning. Okay. With object reference, if you want to call demo d equal to new demo. Next d dot add two numbers. That's it. Okay. Like this you can write. See what will happen. See demo class loaded, open brace executed, main method called, open brace executed, object created with that add method called 83 comma 43 copied in A and B, result copied in C printed. Object created, object referred by D with the D add method called 84 11 copied in A and B, result copied in C printed. Like this it works. Okay. See file, save. I'll compile the program. I'll execute the program. See example 1. Note example 1. It is second category method. So demo class loaded, open brace executed, main method called, open brace executed, your object created with that add method called. Okay, it is printed. Again, object created, object reference created with that reference it is called. It is printed. Now, the first example. One more example I'll give. One more example. Is it completed? Now, one more method I'll give. Return type integer, method name cube, which takes one integer. Integer b equal to a into a into a. Return b. It is which category method? Which category? First category. With arguments with return value. This one I want to make it as second category. What are the changes required? First we have to remove return statement. I removed system dot out dot println b. Next, in the place of int void. That's it. This method I want to call by using an object. New demo dot cube one number. Next, with object reference. Demo d equal to new demo. Next, d dot cube one number. Over. Okay. Say demo class loaded, open brace executed, main method called, open brace executed, here object created with that cube method called. 5 copied in A, 5 cube calculated, copied in B and printed. Here object created, that object referred by D with that cube method called. 9 copied in A, calculated, multiplication cube, result stored in B, printed. Save file, save. Compilation, execution. Here with arguments. So this is copied here. Without return value, no return. This is nothing but int a equal to 5 with argument without return value. Okay. Write second example, example 2. Example 2. Write this one. Is it over? See, demo class loaded, open brace executed, main method called, open brace executed, object created with that cube method called, 5 copied in A, 5 cube calculated copied in B, printed. Again object created, that object referred by D, D dot cube, that 9 copied in A cube calculated, stored in B and printed. Okay, is it over? See, with argument without return value. With argument without return value. I'll ask some questions, give me answer. Method name and arguments is called method signature. Don't forget, remember. Return type and method signature. Method declarator. Method declarator, not declaration. Declaration further comes. Okay. Open brace to close brace. Method body. This line method call statement. This argument is called actual argument. This argument is called formal argument. Can I call it an actual parameter? Yes. Can I call it a formal parameter? Arguments, parameter, both are synonyms. Same meaning. Okay. Argument, parameter, both are same. No change. It is called actual. It is called formal. Whatever you are passing, actual. Whatever is received, formal. Like that you can call words. Okay. Terminology. Now it is second category method. One more I'll write. Here return type int, method name max, int a, int b. Here finding maximum of 2 numbers. If a greater than b, return a, else return b. Now it is which category method? First category. What is the category name? With arguments, with return value. I want to make it second category. With argument, without return value. What are the changes required? Return a, we have to replace with system.out.println a. Return b, system.out.println b. Into place void. Into place void. Okay. It is second category method. Now, I want to call this method by using an object. How to call? New demo dot max. 2 numbers we can pass. Okay. Next, demo d equal to new demo. Next, d dot max. 2 numbers you can pass. That's it. See, demo class loaded, open brace executed, main method called, open brace executed, object created with that max method called. Then 83, 41 copied in A and B. 83 greater than 41, true. Return system.out.println A printed. Object created, object referred by D with that max method called 89, 98. 89 in A, 98 B, greater than B, false. System.out.println printed. Here 83 printed, here 98 printed. File, save. Compilation, execution. Write this one. Example 3. Online students, write the notes, listen the class, end of the session and clarify your doubts. Listen the class and write the notes. End of the session and clarify your doubts. Is it over? So it is also second category method. Okay. Now third category we'll see. Third category. Note methods without arguments and with return value. Third category, methods without arguments and with return value. Methods without arguments and with return value. Methods without arguments and with return value. Now, syntax. Return type, method name, no arguments, left, right, parenthesis, that's it. Here, return variable or literal or expression. Here, return type, you can write primitive data type or reference data type. Primitive data type or reference data type. Methods without arguments and with return value. Say here left right parenthesis in between nothing. That means without arguments. Okay. With return value. That's what return keyword will be there. Here variable or literal or expression. If you write variable also value return. If you write literal also value return. If you write expression also expression evaluated and value return. The value whichever type is there, that type return type. Okay. That can be primitive data type or that can be reference data type. Okay. Say without arguments, here empty, nothing. With return value, then return keyword, variable or literal or expression. If you write variable also, literal also, expression also, anything, the type you mention. Okay. This is about third category method. How to write this method you observe. Third category method. Suppose here integer return type, method name get. Okay. Otherwise add, but no arguments. The arguments are here only. Values are here only. Suppose integer a equal to 10, b equal to 20. Integer c equal to a plus b. Return c. Here no arguments. No argument. Without arguments. Without parameters. Here only a value, b value. Result stored in c, return. With first category, second category knowledge, you can give answer, it is possible. With first category, second category knowledge, you can give answer. How to call this method? Int x equal to new demo dot add. You should not pass anything, no argument. Next, system dot out dot println x with object reference demo d equal to new demo. Next, int y equal to d dot add. Next, okay. Now, demo class loaded, open brace executed, main method called, open brace executed, your object created with that add method called. Here printed, return value copied in x, printed. Same style here. Okay. Write example. It is third category method without arguments and with return value. Uh, First category, second category only maximum times we use. Third and fourth rare situation. Say, is it clear? Demo class loaded, open brace executed, main method called, open brace executed, your object created. With that add method called. Just control comes to add method. A value 10, B value 20, result stored in C, return C. C value written and copied in X. See, this C copied in X. It is with return value, but it doesn't take argument, only return value. Integer X equal to C, that type. Sending will not be there, only receiving will be there. Sending and receiving is there, first category. Only sending, second category. Only receiving, no sending, no receiving, fourth category. Like that, you have to choose. Okay. Here only receiving, no sending. Here only receiving. Okay. This third category method. Is it completed? Now, fourth category method. Without arguments and without return value. Here return keyword will not be there. Return type is empty data type. Nothing but void. Here return type is fixed, always void. Here return type is fixed, always void. Here arguments also nothing, no arguments. Is it over? Methods without arguments and without return value. You are not listening, you two members. You are not listening. Here without arguments, just left right parenthesis, no arguments. Return type void. Here return keyword will not be there because without return value. Without return value means return keyword will not be there and return type will be there. So I'm not saying without return type. I'm saying without return value. Return keyword and value will not be there. Return type is compulsory. Void is also one type. Okay. If integer is returning, int type. Float is returning, float type. Like that we are writing. If it is not returning also type we are writing. That is void. That is also one data type actually. Empty data type. We use in the C language pointers. Void pointer we can write. But void variable you cannot write. Void pointer possible no? C language. That's why it is empty data type. It does not contain anything empty. Okay. Now, how to write this one? See, here left parenthesis, right parenthesis. We are not passing any arguments. That's what without arguments. Return type void because without return value. Here return keyword will not be there. Okay. See, example. Suppose return type void fixed. Okay. Method name suppose display. No arguments. Here no data. Just suppose I want to print system.out.println welcome. If you want, you can write declare variables, all those things you can do it. Okay. But here no argument. Here no return value. Then void. Think yourself and give me answer. How to call this method? New demo dot display. Next demo d equal to new demo. After that d dot display. That's it. Okay. It doesn't return. So void. It doesn't take arguments. We are not sending any data. We are not receiving any data. No sending, no receiving. Okay. It is fourth category method. Say demo class loaded, open brace executed, main method called, open brace executed, object created, display method called. Only control comes here. Welcome printed. It will come back. Object created, object reference created with the display. Again, control comes here. Welcome printed. It will come back. That's it. Okay. Write example. Write this example. While teaching, listen. While asking question, respond. Then only you will get a subject. Okay. While teaching, listen. While asking question, respond. Then only you will get a subject. Then only you will remember subject. Otherwise, within a 1-2 days only you'll forget. If you respond, you'll remember. That's what. While asking question, I'm interacting every day. You observe. Every day I'm asking questions. For those questions, respond. Then only you will remember subject. Learning programming languages not easy. You need to put more efforts. Coding related subject not easy. You need to put efforts. Today appears good. After 1 week, if I ask again, you'll face the problem. That's what. While asking questions, every question respond. Then you'll remember subject. Otherwise, you'll forget subject. I'll show you just after methods again variables required. At that time, I'll ask how many they'll give answer. I'll show you. Okay. Variables already 3-4 days you studied. No? Identification, memory allocation, accessing, life, scope, everything I covered. No? Then after methods only, again variables required. Within a 2 days, 2 days gap only observe. And all people will not give answer. Few people will forget. It will be happen. Okay. All people will may not respond. It will be happen. Okay. That's what. While teaching, first listen. Listening is most important. Already first class only I said how to learn Java. I don't know. I covered no. That is you have to remember, you have to follow. But daily if I motivate, it will become motivation class. It is not, it is Java class, no. Okay. So that is remember and follow. Okay. See, demo class loaded, open brace executed, main method called, open brace execute. The execution order is, it is most important. That is important. With that knowledge only, any code snippet can give right answer. Okay. Here object created with the display method called. Control comes here, welcome printed. It will come back. Again object created, that object referred by D. With that D display method called. Control comes here, welcome printed. Clear? Now, 4 categories of methods you studied. See, compilation, execution. Okay. 4 categories of methods you have seen. I'll ask some questions, give me answer. Suppose return type boolean, method name fun, which will take boolean A, boolean B. It is which category method? Which category method? First category. What is the category name? With arguments with return value. This method I want to call by using object. What we have tried. Boolean x equal to what you have tried? New demo dot fun. What you have tried? Boolean literals you have to pass. What you have tried? True or false. Okay. Next. System dot out dot println x. With object reference. Demo d equal to new demo. Next. Boolean y equal to d dot fun. What you have to pass? True or false. Okay. Next. System dot out dot println y. That's it. It is first category method. Okay. Suppose void fun, it's a method. Which category method? Which category? Second selected, third selected, fourth selected. Which category? Fourth category. What is the category name? Without arguments, without return value. I want to call by using object. What you are right? New demo dot fun. Next. demo d equal to new demo. Next, d dot fun. This is fourth category method. Okay. Suppose return type double, method name fun. Which category method? Which category? Third category. What is the category name? Without arguments and with return value. Without argument with return value. Now this method I want to call by using object. New. What is the return type? Double. What do you write? Double x equal to new demo dot fun. Next, system dot out dot println x. Next, demo d equal to new demo. Next, double y equal to d dot fun. Next, system dot out dot println y. Okay, it is third category method. Now, one more. Void fun which takes char a char p. Second category method. I want to call this method by using an object. New demo dot fun. What do you write? Two characters we have to pass. Okay. Like this. Whatever you want, you can pass. Next, with object reference, it will take characters. That's what characters. Next, demo d equal to new demo. Next, d dot fun. Two characters we have to pass. What do you write? Like this. Now, like this, if I give any method, how to call those method? Can you give answer or not? Yes. But I observed 3-4 members not open mouth. One answer also not given. 3-4 members, single answer also not given. Whether it given or not, you know very well. No need to point out. Okay, you know very well. How many answers you give, how many answers you don't give, you know very well. No need to point out, you know very well. Think yourself. If you respond, you'll get a subject. Otherwise, you'll forget subject. Otherwise, 2 days for every question give answer. 2 days don't open mouth. You see the difference. Then believe my word. 2 days what you do, for every question respond. 2 days what you do, don't open mouth. See the difference. Then believe my word. Then believe. If you respond, you'll remember subject. Last class also you can give answer. Later in interview also you can give answer. Otherwise you'll forget. It will be happen. Okay. Now, one more question. Main method, which category? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which category method? First category, third category, second category, last one more left, fourth category. 1 selected, 3 selected, 2 selected, one more left, fourth. Think yourself and give answer. Take your own time. I'll wait. Already, these many examples I given. Which category you are not identifying? See, 1, 2, 3. Only 4, no one selected. 1 selected, 2 selected, 3 selected. Online students, you respond in a chat box. Online students respond in chat box. See, there 4 also selected there. 4 also selected. 1, 2, 3, 4 all selected. Take your own time. I'll wait. None of the above, all of the above, I don't give answer, I don't accept. Okay. No answer, I don't accept. None of the above, I don't accept. All of the above, I don't accept. 1 minute. First, how many people answer first category? Just raise your hand. First category. Only one person. Online students. 11 members online. One person offline. 12. One more person. 13. 14. 15. 16 members. Okay. See, 16 members given first category. Okay. How many people answer second category? So majority people second category. Online students. So online also almost majority people second category. Next, how many people answer third category? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Online students. Okay. How many people answer fourth category? No one is there. Offline, no one is there. Online, 7 members. Okay. You observe here, left parenthesis, right parenthesis, in between something is there. That means with argument or without argument? With argument. Something is there. Okay. How to pass later, I didn't explain main method, but something is there. Left parenthesis and right parenthesis. In between something is there means with arguments. Okay. Return type, what is there? Void means is it returning or not returning? Not returning. So without return value. That means which category? Second category. But starting many people third category, first category selected. Okay. Answer is second category. With arguments, with return, without return value. So main is a method which takes arguments, which doesn't return. It is second category method. Now one more question. Is it instance method or class method? Which method? Class method. How do you know? Static keyword. Static keyword is there, class method. Static keyword is not there, instance method. Both will write in a class only. Okay. Member of a class, instance method. Static member of a class method. Okay. How many ways to access instance method? What are those? Object reference. How many ways to access class method? 4 ways. What are those? Directly, class name, object reference. How many ways not recommended? What are those? Object reference. Same, whatever you studied about variables, same. When we have to use directly, same class. When we have to use class name, another class, different class. When instance method, 2 ways, object reference. When we have to use object, only once. When we have to use object reference, more than one time. Like that, you have to choose. Okay. Same. You studied about variables. Methods also like that only. Here, integer x equal to 10. Which variable? Instance variable. Static integer y equal to 20. Class variable. Void show. It is instance method. Static void print. Class method. So it is called instance variable. It is called class variable. There is only static keyword in coding. Here instance method, it is class method. But till class methods not completed, only instance methods completed. Okay. This continuation we'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll see continuation. Okay. Online student, just wait 2 minutes. I'll clarify your doubts.